Yeah. Real proud of you. Just a few, we want to talk to you just a little bit before we get started. Bunch of information for you. This slide will be sort of like something that will reoccur. It's got some information for you. All this information is also over there, and I'll go through this one at a time. Welcome to the Game Jam. Thank you so much for participating. We're super excited that you're here. Every year this event has sort of grown, if not in numbers, but in like quality and greatness for all of you that are participating. If you're new, we're super glad you're here. If you're returning, kudos to you as well. Want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for this particular event. Without them, this could not happen. These are the folks that support us, not only in this event, but in a lot of the stuff that happens with Dev ICT and the ICT Game Jam. These are great folks. Check out all of the stuff that they have to offer. And you know, if there's somebody that's from one of these places, you should say thank you. Quick reminder, if you haven't signed a waiver yet, please go see Chris over there who will take care of that stuff. If you are under 18 and don't have not like had some sort of a guardian signature situation happen, do the same with Chris. Again, we need you to you know, take care of that stuff as well. This is a Dev ICT event, which means that we will be, you know, honoring our code of conduct. At the central core, I think, of all of this is just don't be a jerk. I meet so many great people through this activity. I have never felt unwelcome, and we want to remain that way for everybody. If there is any issues whatsoever, we've got our wonderful volunteers that sit over here. We all have like the orange stuff. We're probably going to be over in this situation. If you have concerns, come talk to us. This is like at least a part of the policy for the code of conduct. The core stuff in the middle. You know, I'm not going to like one by one go through this stuff, but I want to reiterate, just don't be a jerk, and everybody's going to get along, and we're going to do some great stuff this weekend. Woo! Yeah. Okay, so where you can go. This will be the main room where the announcements and things will take place. This is where we'll do like the awardee stuff, exactly, you know, how we are here. There's an overflow room if you don't have a place to sit yet, or feel too crowded, you can go, you know, over there. The bathrooms are over this situation. There is another, you know, event going on alongside with our game jam. If you need to take a moment and go like walk around, go see the rest of the stuff that's happening in the building. There's a lot of fun activities going on this weekend. Let's see. We would super appreciate it if you're going to do social media stuff that you know, use the hashtag ICTGameJam. Like I said, every year this event just keeps getting bigger and better, and the more people that know about it, the better that, you know, we can make this event. So spread the word via that way. If you aren't familiar with the organization Dev ICT, it's like a nice big community group existing of a lot of people that do software programming, interested in technology kind of stuff. So if that's, you know, up your alley and you're good at Game Jam, like come join us. We exist a lot online at our Slack channel. Go to devict.org/Slack. You just click on a nice little get my invite button, and you can get hooked up that way. There's a couple of channels I want to pull out. The first one is a shout out to a great organization called Women Who Code. It's a nice national organization. We have a local chapter here that supports our wonderful female people that like to program. Go check them out. They do absolutely wonderful stuff. The other one that's sort of specific to this Game Jam is the ICT Game Jam. if you're having troubles or you need to reach a volunteer or something, you can absolutely use that channel. Shout out to the group, and we can find you through the messages and that way. Like I said, all that information is also over on this board over there and in the overflow thing. The weekend schedule, so obviously it's Friday, we're going to kick off here in a second. The doors will close at 11 p.m. Please help me figure out when people need to leave.
The outside doors lock at 11, so if you walk out the door, you're stuck. So
Yes.
Technically, that's when it closes. We haven't gotten final word if it's okay to stay till later.
When we
move on at 11, but if we come in late, get out, then we'll tell you.
Yeah, please do. That'll tie into some of the self-care I'm going to talk about later. Saturday, doors are open again at 7 a.m. We will provide lunch at noon and dinner at 5, and again, the same sort of schedule. Whatever, the schedule is tonight, it'll be probably the same for tomorrow as well. Sunday, same stuff. However, the jam ends at 12, that's when pencils down, as it were, usually, me and Brian, who are the judges this weekend, we're sort of gracious, if you need to build your game into an app, that's fine. Just no major features added or nothing, major happening at or, after 12 o'clock. Judging will be at 1 o'clock, and then to invite your friends and family to come check out this kind of stuff. Like I said, that's what makes this community grow bigger, is the more people know about it. And it's just, this is by far the best part of the event, not only making a game, but having people play your game is just an absolutely wonderful experience. Invite your friends and family. Please come or please tell them to come and support us. If you need a team, if you're here and you're I don't know anybody yet, that's absolutely okay, because we volunteers can help you try and find another team to match you up with. If you feel like doing it solo, that's absolutely grand and awesome. Do that, but if you need help, Slack us or come talk to us after I get done shouting at you. Point out that we do have an itch.io page. This will serve as where we hope that you put your games after the game jam. This will be sort of the representation after this event ends. So sign up and take a look there. You can also look at the past games that have been made at the ICT Game Jam. A little bit of note of self-care. Take care of yourself this weekend. Sleep is absolutely one of those things that is essential to make sure your brain functions and you're not making stupid mistakes that will, inevitably make a bad game. So take care of yourself. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water and you're eating at appropriate times, and everything else that goes along with self-care. Other jam thoughts. I'm not expecting anybody to type this out, but it was just sort of a reminder for me. In the Slack channel, the ICT Game Jam, the pinned URL is this guy here. This is a guide that we have written for you. It's got a lot of helpful links and tips and things that you can use. Go check that out and read it. Jim, t-shirt rant.
Hi. We have t-shirts. They're showing up tomorrow. If you got a ticket here with a t-shirt, we have some t-shirts from Game Jams gone past that may have your name on it. We ordered some extras. Those will be available for a $15 donation to DevICT. You pay us for a t-shirt. It does not go in my wallet. It goes in our bucket so that we can keep doing stuff like this. We have a new rule because the DevICT locker is only so large that if you, let's say, order a t-shirt today and you don't take it with you, or it's still in that box, if it's still in that box and it makes it through the weekend, we're going to give it away. It goes in the free pile, right? So, so if you order a t-shirt today and you don't come pick it up, we'll give you till next Game Jam to come pick it up. Otherwise, it will be a nice gift for someone else, which is nice, but just know that that's what you're getting yourself into. Also, who are your volunteers? guys will help you a lot. Go to them first. I will be. Some of you may know me as the guy that yells at you before the game jam. I'm still happy to catch up, but my teammate will suplex me if I am not making art or coding, and I start answering questions that my volunteers already know more than I do about this event by now. So let them help you. They're awesome. Love you.
Like I got 2 more slides of housekeeping and then I'll let you go. So, we are invited to the space. Please respect all the equipment that you have around you. And I think like the don't plug anything really pertains to things that like are already plugged in at the moment. Like the other room, I think there's a lecture thing and a bunch of like wires in the floor. Please don't unplug those things. Yeah. But any outlet that you see around here, totally fair game. Use these TVs, but be respectful of them. Use the Ethernet that's alongside here if you don't want to use the Wi-Fi. Yes. Be respectful of the space. What else have I got? There may be photos and video taken at this event. If you have any privacy concerns, we're gonna do our absolute best to, cater to all of that. Come talk to us. You can, talk to any of our volunteers. We'll help you out in that regard. If you have any dietary needs or concerns of that nature, also make sure that we know, because we don't want to kill anybody here. If you want a t-shirt that is specific to the ICT Game Jam, the winter 2019, I understand that there's going to be shirts tomorrow. You can bring cash for $15 to do that number. So keep that in mind. This is the Wi-Fi. Like I said, it's on the board. We have WSU Secure Wi-Fi now instead of WSU Guest as we have in the past. So yay!
Okay.
All right, theme. Everybody wants to know what the theme is. Brian and I put our heads together a little while ago, and of your guys' suggested themes, we came up with this guy right here, Slingshot. This will be the theme. What I'll say about the theme in the past, it's certainly going to be a part of the factor in our judging. It should not be the if. Hold on, Brian, help me out.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker.
I mean, take it, and run with it. Have a lot of fun this weekend. That's, what I'm going to say about the game jam stuff, and I'm not going to take up any more of your time, so go forth and make stuff.
This is stop right here, right?
Yeah.
You ready? You ready? You ready? Hey, slingshot? Okay, cool. Let's do it.